Um, Listen, criticism. I knew when I took the job that's where we're at. Okay, if you lose to Luxembourg, you have to accept the criticism. I'm not naive in that regard, but I do think, I think looking over the way we've played, we're a penalty kick away from, Scotland, for example, have beaten Israel on penalty kicks, and then Serbia on penalty kicks to go through. We lost on penalty kicks to go out against Slovakia away in a really top class performance in that match. I think in the game against Serbia, we showed what we're made of. We played really well, lost 3-2. The big letdown for us has been losing to Luxembourg. We wanted to go away. We've introduced 13 young players into the squad. We've introduced incorporating them with some of the senior players that have been in the squad. I think we wanted to go to Spain for 9 days in June, which we are, to work on the whole collective way we want to play, and certainly to work on the spirit of integrating all the players in with all the new players we brought in, and we wanted to ramp that up, and with friendlies against Andorra, of course, and Hungary in June, and that's what we wanted to do, and then bring that into September. But the big letdown has been losing to Luxembourg, and that's been the big disappointment, because Luxembourg, of course, have drew a France, and France went on to won the World Cup. They've beaten other countries. They've had some. It's not the Luxembourg of old, but we can't be disrespectful, but our expectation is that we should be beating them at home, and we didn't. So you have to accept criticism for that. I'm all about freedom of speech. Any individual has the right to express their opinion on the majority of issues. I've no problem with that. I think there is a clear issue with human rights issues in the building of stadiums in Qatar, and a number of people have died. That's, we can't sweep that under the carpet. That can't be ignored. I think, it's not acceptable, for so many people to lose their lives. And the disparity of wealth, between rich and poor, to have people living in conditions of squalor and people dying is, in those conditions overall is not acceptable.
Obviously really disappointing after the game with a really, really bad result to Luxembourg ultimately. But no, looking forward to the game against Qatar tomorrow and trying to put things right. And there's a real good energy about that, trying to put things right from the other night. No, I think it's an opportunity for us as a squad to go and win a game, and that's what we're trying to do. Us as players need to go out on the pitch and perform and ultimately get a really big result. I guess you can say that, but us young lads coming through, we need to sort of step up now, because this is the international stage, and you're here for a reason. So it's down to us ultimately to perform, and perform when we're asked to. I think we can all see as players that he's trying to implement an attractive style of play for the senior international team, and that's going to take time, like anything does. But we're really behind the manager at the moment, and it's looking good so far. Obviously not the results, but we can see that we're going in the right place. No, I think whoever plays in that number 10 position, either if it's Alan or Robbie, they can do a really good job in there. Alan's played there for Preston, and I know Robbie has done it before for Ireland. But no, I think we've got some really good cover in the number 10 position. Yeah, definitely, and I've been with Stephen since he brought me into the under-21s camp, and I've seen the way he's worked for quite a bit now, and we got some really good results at the 21s, and unfortunately just missed out on qualification for the 21s European Championships. So I've seen him for quite a long time now. So definitely still behind him.